You're here. You're a bud. You will always be a flower. And you're going to grow and open and blossom. Don't let other people come and squish your blossom back into a bud. Don't retract like my friend Debbie Ford, who wrote the book, The Dark Side of the Light Chasers. She talks about how we live in this castle. The castle is your life, your body, who you are. And then somebody comes in and says, hey, listen, that red velvet powder room, that's really looks like a brothel. You better shut that down. And then we take a pedal and we shut it down. We shut parts of our castle down because we don't like that other people are judging us. But I love it. I love my red brothel, velvet-covered walls, chandelier, crystal toilet, so I can see the water flushing through it bathroom. This is the interior designer. That's a little TMI. I don't know where that just came from, but it came. So we are all different and special, and none of us are different and special. Be the blossom that you are. And image therapy is the process of getting you there. So in color, we're all different. Angela has very different coloring than I do. Angela chooses to not show her platinum. My mother chooses to not show their platinum. It doesn't mean that it isn't there. It means it's still in their skin, because when this goes silver and sallows, your eyes go silver and sallow, everything sallows, everything changes color. So if you want to keep this the same way it is, your triad, your natural triad of color, which we're going to talk about in a minute, will not be in harmony. See those old ladies walking down the street with their hair pitch black and dyed, and they're like this, and something doesn't look right, because it's not in harmony. So color is alive, and it'll always come more to life in comparison to what it's next to. So it doesn't only come to life in comparison to your skin or to your hair, it also comes to life in comparison to your voice, to the way you move. So as you look at all this language of color, you can see there's saturation, there's chroma, there's shading and tonality, but it's always in comparison to what it's next to. The density of a color, is it made in a chiffon or in a thick fabric? Is it a heavy wool? Or is it something that's really lightweight? Is it something that's see-through? Is it a leather? What's the texture? So color is also dependent on the texture of the fabric that it's on. Right, Cheryl? This is a little bit difficult to see, but this is a beautiful model. She has chocolate brown eyes. You cannot theoretically distinguish the iris from the pupil. Kind of like Rosetta's eyes. Dark, deep chocolate brown. And the skin is kind of mocha. So depending on what your coloring is, your eyebrows, your eyes, and the whites of your eyes, when you take this, just this little piece, I can tell you exactly what colors you need to wear. Just that window. It's pretty amazing. And you guys think, oh, my eyes, who ever sees my eyes? I have this exercise that I do with people who've been married for 30 years, and they can't tell me what the color of their husband or wife's eyes are. Sad. You know, I imitate, and now my grandchildren imitate her. What the hell does that have to do with the color of somebody's eyes, Liana? Where did you go from there to there? I'll tell you. And I always say this because she gets very upset sometimes. I say, it is such a compliment that I'm imitating you, because what that takes to study another person so deeply takes so much commitment. And that only happens when you love someone. Liana doing other people in imitation. I want you to know that when somebody has studied you for so long, that they love you. And I said to my mom, Mom, I love you and my grandkids love you. And they do. They like watch her and then they go, Nana, you know what Mama Nora does? Mama Nora says this. And I said, yeah, Mama Nora says that because that's the way Mama Nora says it. And then they make fun of me. So I used to do this with my whole family. I still do. Hello. They can't say hello. Hello. My aunt used to call me, and there was in the time where machines were in our house, because you could hear, "Hello, Liana," like as if I'm there and I can answer. "Kujai, where are you?" "Liana, telefono vardar," pick up the phone. And it's like she's talking to me on the voicemail as if I'm there, and she's guilting me into picking up the phone. You know? So what I want to say about that is, like, when you take time to see the people in your life truly for who they are, you get to see who they are. And then you can be with that. Because it's not good or bad, it's just love. Does that make sense?